Helps if I put myself on the screen. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel of PD Proudlock. And I do apologise for the title. It's not my fault. It's Peter's because he has had a cock up. Because it's not the summer, it's freaking winter. I will be reviewing the January transfer window, which has just shut in the last 2 minutes. Obviously, I'll go through a couple of like who have let go, and obviously see what we could have done, and basically looking at the board now to what's going to be a big my eyes. I think it'll be everybody's eyes now. A big summer, because by the looks of it, this summer is going to be a massive one. I'll quickly do the housework. Right here. If you like what you see, please do hit that like button. If you haven't, but if you would like to, then hit that subscribe button. And for all the latest content will come on the channel, please do hit that notification bell. It is just me today because Peter has got work in the morning, but I do have to be up early as well because I've got an appointment in the morning. But yeah, well, obviously that as it just has, and Jeffrey Slupp has just signed for Celtic on loan from Crystal Palace, and Man City have just signed Nico Gonzalez from Porto for 50 million. So obviously with fortunately for Newcastle, we didn't bring in anybody. I've got a comment. Sorry. Good evening to White Road. Hope you're doing well. Good evening, David. Good evening, David. Hope you're doing well. Newcastle. I think Newcastle. If anybody would have on New Year's Day, I think Newcastle would have. I think my eyes and I think everybody else's eyes. I was happy with. I would have been happy with a two signings, one loan and one permanent. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened. Obviously, we did sell this man here to Atlanta, and also it has been confirmed this evening. Sorry, but we've let Lloyd Kelly go to Juventus alone with an obligation to buy in the summer, which will basically end these. Well, this has basically ended these 6 months tenure on Tyneside. If you want to give, I'll give credit to Paul Mitchell there because I think he's 20 million is a steal because we didn't need him. We've basically got profit from. I mean, that time when he started against West Ham in November, he should have marked Souček and he should have marked Wan-Bissaka. But he hasn't got sniff out, and obviously Paul Mitchell has basically tried to get some of the dead away. He tried to get Watford and Leeds, if you want to believe the Leeds rumours, but Watford wanted him. But obviously I don't know what the finances are like at Watford now because they've been in the Championship for 3 seasons now. Their finances will be a lot different now than they were in the Premier League. And obviously you've got this the one that isn't. If there's any Watford fans watching, their owner isn't that bothered about Watford compared to Udinese because their owner does own Udinese and Watford. But yeah, and obviously We did let a couple of players go out on loan. We did let Charlie McArthur go to Carlisle on loan, and obviously the next player I'm going to bring up as well had the same situation a couple of weeks ago, but Mike Williamson got sacked this morning at Carlisle after getting beat 5-1 of Swindon, who were managed by Ian Holloway. And it depends who we. It depends who the Carlisle get. Well, the rumours are Carlisle want Stephen Gerrard as manager. But if Gerrard comes in, will he give McArthur a chance? Hopefully he does, because he'll come back as a better player in the summer. Sorry. Also, we did let Jamie Miller go to Hartlepool, and he fucking scored on Saturday against Braintree away. But it's madness. And we did let Alex Murphy go to Bolton on loan, but when he signed for Bolton a couple of weeks later, he never got the sack, and he got replaced by Stephen Schumacher. But yeah, and it has been reported Dave Garankawal going to back to Australia with MacArthur FC. So yeah, it's mental. Good evening to Ian. I hope you're doing well. I've seen you've signed Jeffrey Schlupp on loan. Good evening to Lee. I think a few injuries in that season will falling away fast. It is a tough one because sorry as well. I forgot to mention we did let Isaac Hayden go to Porto until the end of the season. Going back to White Trout's comment. Yes, I think if we do have a couple of injuries, yes, in a way. But the fact is, what Eddie Howe needs to do is give a couple of youngsters a chance, because there's a prime example. Arsenal. Arsenal have been the exact same as us. They have bought not one player, but they've used the youth very well, because you've seen it yesterday with Ethan Wanyeri and Lewis Skelly. They worked perfectly well yesterday, but as I've said, they have not bought one player in January, and they're going to beat Arsenal 5-1 yesterday. That's what Eddie Howe needs to do yesterday, because Mikel Arteta does it well. He blends youth and experience. In my eyes, Eddie Howe should be doing that. I know Trevor Sinussy's out injured. I know some of the youth academy aren't good enough. That reminds me, I'm going to have a look at some of them. And obviously Ben Park. Obviously, I've got a couple of them in front of us. James Huntley, you can give him a chance here and there. Ben Parkinson's out injured at the moment, and then you've got Travis Hearns. Travis Hearns is where he's went. AAB. Oh God. So basically, Travis Hearns has went out on loan to AAB, but I didn't realise we had just saying Melka Weedle for Swansea. I didn't realise that. And then you've got him out on loan as well. And obviously you've got McArthur at Carlisle on loan. But the fact is, I think this is time. This Eddie Howe needs to give some of the youngsters a chance now. I'm sorry. He needs to look at what Arteta does with it, because I know they do it well, but I know Sunderland do it as well. No, I know I don't know if it's there's been talks of young Tommy Watson going to Brighton. I don't know if that's said it could have. It said it's 90. It said 90% chance it could happen, but you never know. But that's even Sunderland do it. Sunderland do it well as well. Sunderland do work work well with the youngsters. Um, so Eddie Howe needs to do it. You've got. It depends if he goes back to Australia. You've got Kowal, you've got Harrison. Kowal and Harrison. I was at the game against I was at the Gates game when they played the Under 21s, and Kowal and Harrison impressed me. Not just that, the whole Under 21s team impressed me. So there's a chance of. I think Eddie Howe needs to give a chance with some of these youngsters, because I've said it to a couple of people. They did outclass a National League team. But yeah, I think Eddie Howe needs to. He did it last season, but he didn't give them much chance. The only chance he give to a youngster last season is Lewis Miley. I think if whoever he puts on the bench has to be the standard with Eddie Howe. Has to. I know Sanusi had that. I thought Sanusi was excellent against Bromley, but you'll you'll probably see him on a bench a couple of times once he's fully fit, because he's out injured at the moment. And also you've got there's been talk that it's came up today that Eddie Howe's trying to make Usula's a right winger. So that's going to put till the end of the season, obviously. But you've got also Sunusi's going to go back down the pecking order. The fact is, Usula's a young kid as well. Bought big money from bought him from Sheffield United for 15 million. I think if it doesn't work with Usula, you've got Sunusi there too, because we can't rely on Jacob Murphy. We can't rely on Murphy, which is bizarre. Fuck's sake, man. Good evening, next door in the northeast. Do you think this squad can get Champions League and or a cup win this season, Mason? If he, it all depends what happens on Wednesday and Thursday, because Liverpool haven't strengthened. Tottenham have, but Liverpool are a world class side still, and Tottenham are Spursy, as you would say. The fact is, on Wednesday, Arsenal and Newcastle haven't bought a single penny. So if we play, fact is, it looks like we're going into the spell we had 2 years ago when we got to the Carabao Cup final against Man U. We can't be doing that again, because if we go down the same road as when we were two seasons ago, when we went on that run, it'll cost us again. It doesn't matter if we play Tottenham or Liverpool, it'll cost us if we do manage to win on Wednesday night. If we go down the same road when we got beat, when we went on that run before Wembley, it'll cost us. It generally will cost us. We never really use young players unless he has to. Absolutely has to. Exactly. He did it with Miley. I know he had a couple of lads on the bench who had cameos, but I think if we have a couple of injuries, it looks like Joe Linton's going to be out for 4 weeks. Now again, you've got Miley there, because Longstaff. It's tough because Longstaff at times has been excellent, but Miley is ahead of him. Unfortunately, and it depends what positions we've got. And obviously, we've got Kraft back, which is good. And obviously, the Turkish. It's an interesting one, because the Turkish transfer window is still open. I think until the 15th. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. They can still Galatasaray can still come in for Trippier. That's my worry, because if Crafts need a right back, who well, we've got Shaw and Botman. But the fact is, if Kraft gets injured again, who are you going to have as backup for a right back? Because there's talk of Galatasaray putting a €5 million bid in for Trippier, and you've still got Trippier, Livramento, and if one of them, one of either Kraft or mainly get not mainly Tito gets injured, but who are you going to put there? You probably got if both of them get injured, he's going to have to get somebody in from the under 21s because Anada's a highly rated lad from under 21 from right back as under 21s. You may have to use him. It's going to be it's mind-boggling. Fergie did it with youngsters, but Crystal Palace has signed Ben Chilwell on loan. I'm going to say it, yeah. Ferguson. Well, I shouldn't. I don't know why I said Ferguson. We're in a different time zone. Yeah, well, yes, a couple of clubs do it now, but that Man, you were a completely different level with them youngsters. Like that was in the 90s, yeah, but I don't think you can do it now. Nah, because if you had a team full of youngsters, you could pot it off the park. You're talking a lot of sense, Mason. Thank you, David. Look at Spurs. 3 out of kids scored in the Europa League last week. Eddie needs to bowl enough now to shake it up. Yeah, in Spurs as well. Mikey Moore, a prime example, and I got subbed up for half time, but Mikey Moore's doing well, doing excellent. What's that second? That's second goal score. Swansea were in from the day, but that didn't go through. I mean, it works well. Even some of the top teams are doing it. Man City have done it with McAtee. I mean, McAtee, Foden, O'Reilly. I mean, even some of the top teams do it. Mino Banal, as I've just said as well, Lewis Skelly and Wanyeri. Even the top teams do it. Why couldn't Eddie Howe not do it? Spurs signed 2 players to the NBA, so I can't stand Spurs. And I've signed Tell from Bayern Munich, and obviously they've signed Danso as well from Lons. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting one with Spurs, like, but it's mental. Good evening, Choppy. Hope you're doing well. And Adam like them, but yeah. Score this whole film once again. If we don't spend massive money next summer, then it would be a total force. Yeah, I do agree with you, David. But even look at Arsenal. Look at Arsenal, a prime example. They haven't spent one penny in this window, and they're a top 6 team who can spend money. Who can spend money? Yeah, there if you were, but they have spent zero, the same as us. It's mental, man. Yes, it was good. Like was busy, which is why I could not go on the chat. But listen, fair enough. I was in and out at times, but I enjoyed it. I'm just gonna say it. Congratulations to the guys at TTO. You've done, and I do apologize if any of you are watching. I do apologize for nipping out at times, but I enjoyed it when I did enjoy it. Great, well done for all the effort you put in, lads, and ladies song. Well done. Thank you to Yaba for the gift of super chat, and I'll get it up. Who's got it? So I've got my phone on charge. He's gave it to Explore an office as well, and he did give a second one. Give the membership, and he gave that to Paul S. So thank you, Yaba, for continue supporting the channel. Let's get Jamal Lewis in the legs and like off the books and let him see where he stands. Unfortunately, Jamal Lewis is out with apparently with an ACL injury as well. If we don't make top five, Bruno will be away. He's acting Tonali. Yeah, I think this Carabao Cup thing is vital if we want to get Europe, because if we win that, you're all automatically in Europe. Peter isn't not Elan because he's got work tomorrow. Don't think Tonali will leave over to mate. Stuart's O'Brien a good player, Mason can't see Swansea seen him today. He is at the championship level, but he hasn't been given a chance at Nottingham Forest, unfortunately. And I can't see him going. I can't see him going anywhere near that team, that Nottingham Forest team, with the way they've been playing. Like, but Lewis O'Brien is, when he was in Huddersfield, when he was in the playoffs with Huddersfield, when they got beat off Nottingham Forest, he was one of the standout players in that Huddersfield team, and now Huddersfield in League One now. But you know what it is? I like this. I like the looks of O'Brien. So hopefully he's a decent enough player. Well, he's a decent player, but hopefully he does well for us, because he was one of the best midfielders in that when Huddersfield win the playoffs. Hope you're right, Ian. I don't like the consistency always from me about Tonali. He's not. He's in bed. Hope you're right. I don't like the consistency. And it does me in. That's just it for you, mate. Don't pay attention. Don't listen to anybody regarding players unless they're signed. You know what it is. I was concerned about these journalists saying Devon's did not say. We're not saying everybody, but they unfortunately they've proved us wrong. They have proved us wrong. Like, yeah, it is disappointing we haven't brought in anybody, but yeah, we've still got the summer. Unfortunately, we've got to wait a couple of months. We've got to wait until the end of the season now. But yeah, it's disappointing, but hopefully we've got more time in the summer. Gavin Bazunu is trying to stand at liaison over the season from Southampton, and Borough have signed Kelechi Iheanacho on loan from Sevilla. The Bazunu won't be keeping because he's obviously came back from a long-term injury. Hopefully he'll help the Sharks pick up some more serious points. Hopefully he does. Well, of course, if he does well for us, I can't see us keeping him permanently. Taking him twats. Sheffield United signed Rob Holding Sheffield United have signed Rob Holding on for Crystal Palace. Yeah, he's went doing the almighty falling now. And Fulham agreed deal in principle to re-sign money on a free transfer. And Burnley have signed. You know what it is? This is probably one of the signs of the day. Burnley have signed Marcus Edwards on loan from Sporting. I mean, he's been one of the best players for Sporting, and look where he is now. I know they got the parachute payments now, but what free players would you say is so amazing? Bakayoko, Devlin if Southampton go down for backup. And I'm being greedy on the right, but I'll go for Bakayoko, Devlin if Southampton go down. No, actually, Bakayoko. Who else? Bakayoko. It's hard, this one. Lee, you've given us the hardest question. Who else? I was going to say Bakayoko because I can't think of other two. Sorry, Lee. Actually, I'm going to say it. Devlin, Bakayoko, and who else? Oh, Tomori. And Tomori. Oh, okay, Spurs. Yeah, what it is, I want Spurs. I want the Spurs all day long. Celtic was after that player that went to Bournemouth, Mason. You're natural. He hasn't been getting much game time with Sevilla, like when when Leicester let go of him. Liverpool would kill us. I'd take Spurs. We live rent if we live rent free in Spurs' heads now. If we play like what we have against them in the two league games, and I've got Danso and that. They've got the keeper Danso and that lad from Bayern Munich. Got his freaking name already. But if we play like if we play like what we did against them in the two games, I think we'll batter them. Yeah, I think I just find Spurs so up and down, and we will beat them when three teams on the spin this, and we will beat them three teams on the spin this season. Just a strange feeling I have about it. I'm the same. And Lee says I'm the same. It's Newcastle Spurs final. Whoever those losers will get battered by every club, especially the rest of the top six. Yeah, if Spurs beat Liverpool, that would be their cup final. Oh, it will be. Um, I had to request access for my report as it's been misplaced. But yeah, bro, I would like me, bro. Eh, Ryan, I think Peter hasn't realised about that. I didn't do the I didn't do the title for the show. It was that wasn't my fault. It was Peter's. I totally forgot about that till I've seen it when I've pressed live and put underneath. I'll have to let Peter know that he made a little bit of a cock up for the title for the show. I do apologise about that. I think Peter choppy eels it, but it's basically a mod. It's Matthias Tell, I know from Bayern. I can't believe it. He's made a U-turn. Like, yeah, I know it's getting so. I know it's getting so. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, and he's just said he's a mod as well. My Bremer looks a tad chunky. I know. And Bremer from Brentford, David from Lille, and a centre back, and maybe a proper number 10. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, what it is, I got times been thinking who would get in it, who would get in, but I'll be happy with Bakayoko, Dublin, and who else? Who else did I say? And Tamori. He's got one on 2 euros. What does he do? Matthias Tell seems really decent to make an option to buy for 60 million. But David, will Tottenham pay 60 million? Will they pay 60 million? But yeah, this win has been this win has unfortunately been very disappointing. But supposedly Vatel only scored 4 goals in last 16 months. Bloody hell! Wow, that's mad. How has screwed over given no signs at all way of setting up for him to fail, in my opinion. It is an interesting that one, like it's an because that this is the third. It's interesting that one, like because it's the third transfer window now. In the, I mean, you've got to put fingers at certain people for not getting stuff on, like getting transfer show and all. It's mental. They bid 70 million for Guidi apparently, and that got knocked back. But the fact is, right, Steve Parrish did say in the summer that if any top six club had come in for Guy, he would accept it. But look, Guy they put 70 million in and got knocked back. I think it just shows Palace don't want him gone. Yeah, you have your one. Mm, mm. Where's Johnson, Clevy, Paul? God, probably not. No, but I do on Chris American Lag and it's open my TV. Oh, you do. hopefully this. Yeah, it's disappointing. I was, but we didn't get a loan or try and get a loan or permanent because it's mental. We had transfer money to spend on gear 70 when we buy two players in this when we would have shot up the squad. I'm disturbed by no incomings. Yeah, but the fact is, if you want to say that as well, White Trout, but would have had to sell if if we did get Gay that price, but would have had to sell it to Gordon or Isaac or Bruno to help with PSO. That's what bites me at this moment in time. If we spent that kind of money in January, we would have had to sell like the likes of Isaac, Gordon, Bruno in this window to compete with PSO. That's what they were looking at. If we spend that kind of money, we would have to sell a couple of our best players just to help with PSO. Jonathan David, brother. Fair enough. Any news on the podcast saying new contract? Nah, I haven't seen anything. Just Sinclair one I haven't out yet. I haven't seen. You could better off asking him. I think you probably will. Bayern Munich don't select up players. Yeah, I agree with you there. In 4 goals in 16 months, it's for a right side of midfielder as well. It's mind-boggling. Everybody loves me, Chucky, even that when they desperate. Going to be hard battling for that last Champions League spot against Villa now. Yeah, they've spent that. They've earned money wisely as well. Rashford on loan, Asensio on loan, and Disasi as well. I mean, they've spent that. Disasi have been very, very good. Could have got McAtee for yeah. There was rumour Newcastle wanted him as well, which there was report today that Newcastle were going to let him go out on loan as well. But yeah, I mean, it's mad. There was talk today, he saying in one of the extensions, fair enough. Hello, Lewis. Well, that was crap, wasn't it? We seen nobody, and they would. What we done, well, Lewis? White Trout Birmingham won't be pushing over in the FA Cup. Yes, I believe they signed somebody today as well. I'll get up who they've signed. So I've seen they signed somebody today. So they signed somebody till the end of the season. Actually, I've been looking at me for it. Liam Young J from Ulsan HD, and he's a South Korean international left back. All right. Recently didn't come on and help you. You can jump on. You can jump on if you want. You can come on for the last little bit of the show if you want to, Lewis. Recently didn't come on and help you. I was helping my mate who was a son, so I was talking about Premier League signal. Fair enough. Yeah, South Korean player. Lewis, you can jump on if you want to for the last little bit. Yeah. we ever made a big sign on deadline day, and then went on us to. Nah, I've never seen us sign the player on deadline day. You sure? You sure? No, sure. You sure? You can jump. You can jump on if you want to, but I understand if you're not good. But I do apologise. Yeah, it is disappointing. Obviously, I'll be back for the. Oh, fair enough. I know Peter does like 2 shows on the after midweek after like if we're playing on a Wednesday night, but I'll see if I'm at me granddad's because I tend to go to my granddad's on a Thursday. Um, because no, I tend to go to my granddad's on a Wednesday, but with Newcastle playing on Wednesday, I'll change it to a Thursday. So I'll have. It's mad. It's mad. But I'd usually go to my granddad's on a Thursday, so that's why I'll be back for the Birmingham game, and I'll go through the Birmingham squad because I've got every single Birmingham player ready for apart from the 3 players who are the same. But other than that, but I'm fine. I took you to it. I've been up to the 8:30 this morning. Bloody hell, Lewis! Not really missing out on anything. He said maybe he was on a flight short, same for them, but he wasn't. He went to Atlanta instead. Fair enough. Fair enough from Choppy. But yeah, but I have to see what happens in the summer now. Obviously, we're not the only team who have not spent a penny in this window. I mean, I think questions have got to be answered now with someone who. Yes, he was it with Charlotte as well. I think there's questions got to be answered now on recruitment because this is the third chance to win. Well, since January last year, we haven't seen a put on player, which is disappointing in a way. And the fact is as well, we've got the summer's vital for Newcastle now because if we want to get into Europe, if we want to win that Carabao Cup, then we've got to get the right players in January. Not the summer, sorry. The fact is, we've got to see what the rest of the season brings now. We're still in the Carabao Cup. If we get that final and somehow we win it, but we did win Europe, and we're still in the FA Cup. If we get a decent, if we have a decent run in that, we'll get more money into the prize money from each round. We'll go in it to help with FFP and PSR, and if we're going a decent run to the end of the season, we'll be up there again in Europe. Just disappointing Chelsea won in 8 against West Ham, and obviously if West Ham had won that 1-0, would have been still on points with Man City. Ian Fleming says, I think we'll have to. I think we will have quite a bit to spend in the summer. Yeah, I agree with you there, Ian, because I think obviously with the illusions of PSO and FFP, we've got to try and spend a little bit in the summer because it's vital. I think if we do get a couple of players in the summer, I think it'll help try and be up there with the elite and get rid of some of the deadwood because some of the deadwood need gone as soon as possible. But yeah, something's not right. Something's not right in a minute, and I think questions need to be answered a little bit because it's disappointing we haven't brought anybody in, but we need questions. I think some questions need to be answered. To be honest, like I've got to see how you do, everybody. Hello, Lewis. Well, fair enough. Um, I won't keep you as long because I know it's getting very, very late, and I've got to be up early in the morning for an appointment. Uh, but yeah, yeah, it's disappointing that we haven't got anybody in, but yeah, it's freaking depressing. We haven't got anybody in, but the rules are there, and we'll have to abide them. And yeah, it's I just don't have anything else to say. But there's so much vital now. There's so much vital now. But yeah, it is disappointing. Trouble is, there's a lot of YouTube channels, loads of tune channels on YouTube. It's freaking loads in. Like if I want to watch one, and there's one what I like, well, want to watch, it's hard to try and watch them one at the same time because it's freaking mental. Is anybody hitting the sack? I don't know what you're gonna put there, Choppy. Sorry. Uh, yeah, yeah, it's disappointing, but this summer's got to be a lot better with like trying to get trying to get decent players in, and hopefully we can do that. Because this summer is very very it's very it's going to be very very busy. Mason, do you think Arteta is going to play every? Yes, yes, I do agree with that. I think he probably will, but it's that tense of playing at St James's Park will cost. I think that'll cost them. That'll cost that'll cost Arsenal on Wednesday. Uh, that's why I have two laptop spaces so I can watch two at the same time. Well, fair enough, because it's hard on the it's because I try to watch one on my phone, try and watch one on my laptop. Because if people, because there's people who are like me mate who was a Mackham, he was taking the piss, and he was texting us a couple of times the day. And I was trying to watch stuff on YouTube as well, like other stuff on YouTube. And he was keep constantly texting. It's fucking hard, and obviously as well. I've got Gemma as well who texts us majority of the day as well. So it's hard to watch stuff on your phone. I think it is hard to watch stuff on your phone at times. Uh, will be shortly, choppy. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'm going to wrap it up because it's getting late, and I've got an appointment at 10 o'clock. Appointment at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I need to be in bed early. Need to get to bed soon. Where is Gemma? She's at her house. She still lives. She lives with her parents. I've lived with my parents and all. Uh, but she's at her house tonight. If I was playing attacking football for Glasgow, we love it. Yes, you would, Choppy. Good work this evening, yes. And yeah, thank you, David. Before wrap things up, well, do the housework. If you enjoyed what you've seen tonight, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't, you haven't, me mate text us again, for fuck's sake. I had a Mackham, it's a Mackham who's texting us. If you enjoyed but you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for when the next show will be. Yeah, I'll be back Thursday because I'm at the South Shields game tomorrow. Against Hereford. I'm at the South Shields Hereford game tomorrow. So it'll be Peter who he brings on tomorrow. But I'll be on after the review, the fan reactions after the game now, and I'll be back on Thursday. Where's two obvious? No, it's not Ian. No, it's not Mac and Chip. That's somebody else. It needs to take care of everybody. Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be back Thursday, but I will be back tomorrow for the Arsenal preview. So I'll see you Thursday. Fully. I know I'll be on the fan reactions on Wednesday, but I'll see you. I'll see you. I'll see you. I'll see you all. I'll see you all on Thursday. Adios, people.